If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 23 of the second series of My Player here on FIFA 16. As of yet, I haven't unfortunately been able to get back into the full swing of things since returning from holiday. I am back in England now. This is the first video I've recorded post my return, and unfortunately, due to a few things you may have seen on Twitter, me exploding in frustration, but I haven't been able to get back into the full swing of things. I've got a few things I need to sort out now that I'm back from holiday, and unfortunately haven't made as much progress with those as I would have liked to have done for reasons that were completely out of my control. So just the one My Player video today. I hope to high heaven I should be able to get back to the full upload schedule as of tomorrow. Of course, if you want to know exactly what's going on with me and if I'm definitely going to be able to return to the full upload schedule as of tomorrow, follow me on Twitter and you'll be able to stay up to date with everything that goes on with me right there. Link in the description to my Twitter down below. But as we stand right here at Derby, as you can now see as we get back from the little screensaver thing, we have a game at home against Blackburn to start us off. We are currently top of the championship with 6 games to go. Title favourites? Questionable. Only a point clear of Cardiff in second and Queen's Park Rangers in third. If we drop to third, we won't even get automatic promotion, let alone win the title, and we'll have to go through the rigmarole of the playoffs. So a win against Blackburn, well, basically wins in every single bloody game between now and the end of the season is absolutely vital. Got Blackburn, then Bolton midweek. I'm not sure whether I'll be selected for that. If we aren't, then we'll play Hull as the second game in today's episode, and then we'll have 3 games left until the end of this season. We'll just play it by ear, but hoping for maximum points throughout to, fingers crossed, maintain our top of the league status. Drop the video a like rating if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. We hit 155,000 subscribers whilst I was away, so thank you very much for that support. But without any further ado, let's jump into this game against Blackburn Rovers and see if we can't get ourselves another 3 points for that championship title race. Here's Henley down the right-hand side, played in well, crosses stood up well, and they hit the bar and it's going to drop free, and wow, Bufferini just smacks that clear. An opening effort and opportunity for Blackburn Rovers after just 4 minutes. That was extremely close to squirming over the line. Thankfully, our new right-back was there to whisk the ball away and save any danger. We stay at 0-0, but we could be behind. Thorne to Darren Bent, runners in front of him, one of which is Will Hughes, who inexplicably passes it, but thankfully it doesn't cost us. Andy Vyman buries it into the bottom corner. I was briefly, ever so slightly, annoyed there with Will Hughes. Why would you pass in that situation? Thankfully, it's worked out, but I could have been absolutely raging there. We do take a 1-0 lead. It was a great finish, actually, from Andy Vyman. Hit first time right into that top corner, but not necessarily the right thing to do in that situation. Hopefully next time around, Will Hughes will just shoot and score himself. Jordi Gomez into Danny Guthrie. Nice ball out wide to Lenhart. Lenhart to Hope Akpan. Akpan gets past the man and gets the shot off. Scott Carson is there. I remember last time we played Blackburn, Hope Akpan, the holding midfielder, was actually a great source of attacking creativity for them. So I'm hoping that isn't the case again here, but it seems like it might be. Done well to get past one man. We'll do the same trick again to get past the second. It may still drop to me trying to force my way through, but Evans smacks it clear. Perhaps getting a little bit greedy there, a little bit of Cristiano Ronaldo kind of rubbing off on me after watching him in the Euros today against Hungary for Portugal. Portugal and Hungary both through, as well as Iceland, who England now face in the round of 16. Much better prospect than it was previously until Iceland scored a last-minute winner against Austria to ensure that we face them and not Portugal in the round of 16. But can we get ourselves a second goal here? No, the chance does come, but after cutting inside really well there, Andy Vyman, he fires well wide. Bufferini down the line to me. Whoop, turn inside you, my man, and then go back this way. I've got a couple of people in the box to aim for. Crosses deep, but Bent should win it. Has done, and powered in the header. Been trying multiple times throughout this half to get that cross completion, and we have finally got it, and there's a goal on the end of it too. Darren Bent with a great header. Defender couldn't cope with our movement, and then the ball in. This time I put a little bit more on it than I did previously, and it seems to have worked to perfection. Great header from Darren Bent too. 2-0 Derby County. Bufferini into Bradley Johnson. Sprays it out wide to Andy Vyman, through to Will Hughes. Found himself in a similar position earlier and decided to pass, this time with no passing option. He's gone for the shot and draws a good save out of the keeper. We've got a free kick in a great position. It's going to be taken by Tom Ince. In it comes, punched away by the keeper. It will drop to a Derby man though. Here's Marcus Olsen. And try and shrug off the intentions of the defender that's next to me. A bit of space, might go for the snapshot, and I'm very glad that I did. That's flown into the bottom corner. That's 3-0 Derby County. I tried to spin the defender, ended up just running into him, but in the end, once the ball reached me, we were able to turn him, and I tell you what, I'm quite impressed with that finish. Keeper questionably should have done better perhaps, although it did bend away from him as it was headed towards goal. I think he should have done better though, personally. Not that I'm complaining too hard. 3-0 Derby County. Here's George Thorne. He's going to get it out wide to me. We could be on for another assist here if Thorne keeps his run going, which he has done. It's a great strike and an equally impressive save, but it's still going to drop. Excuse me, George, how have you actually done that? You almost kicked the ball further away from the goal than I think I've ever seen anyone shoot from 6 yards with an open goal in front of you. There goes the final whistle, a 3-0 win in my first game back on FIFA 16 from holiday. Couldn't have wished for better, I don't think. A clean sheet, a goal, an assist, pretty much everything you want. That should, well, it will definitely keep us top of the table. That was our 40th match completed as well. Are we going to get a number of accomplishments for that? At least 2. Any more? Yes, a couple more too. Fantastic. Well then, let's hope that... oh, actually, it said 76 rated still, didn't it, in the top left there, so I don't think we'll have gone up a rating, but perhaps if I can train in between this game and the whole one, although I doubt I'll be selected for the whole game due to stamina, etc., but we'll have to wait and see, then we might be able to get ourselves up to 77 rated. I'm going to train here. A few people recently have been asking why I don't use all 5 training modules. That, of course, is to ensure that we don't grow too quickly in this series. In the first series I did on my player, we were like 83 rated after 18 months of our career, which was just absolutely silly. We haven't been training at all, basically, other than these 3, which have barely gone up in the training modules throughout the entirety of the series, and we've already gone up by 10 ratings in our first season alone. So you can clearly see how quickly it is and easy it is to grow in this particular edition of FIFA on a My Player scale. Someone commented as well asking why I don't do the other free kick training modules as well, but obviously if you have already trained one specific part of a section of a drill, as you can see, then it doesn't let you train another one. It says attributes already trained, as they have been or will be with this assisted free kick drill. So that's why we're only using the 3 modules, just to clear that up for a few people that have been asking in the comment section. Of course, a few videos were pre-recorded due to my being away on holiday, so I wasn't able to respond immediately, but there is your answer. We haven't been selected for the game against Bolton, which we didn't think we would be, so we'll skip this one, and we get a 3-1 win. A rare win for us in a game that we're not involved in. We normally lose. That could be absolutely huge for the league title challenge. Let's have a look at the league title challenge as we look at it. And with 4 games to go, we're 4 points clear. Cardiff and Queen's Park Rangers have both dropped points out of those 2 games. The wins for us see us now 4 points clear at the top of the table. Well then, get a win here against Wolves and we'll be just an episode away from potentially winning the league. Butterfield to Will Hughes to Chris Martin. Somehow manages to shrug off the defender. I can't do any such thing, but George Thorne will find Will Hughes, who finds me, and inches away from giving us a lead after 5 minutes. Snapshot from the edge of the box. I thought it was going to bury itself in the corner the same way our chance in the previous game did, but just drifting past the post. Hughes to me. Oh, skip past you, my man, and give that to Andy Vyman, who'll feed it to Chris Martin. Chris Martin, not the fastest, but he's got a lot of strength. And did that take a deflection? It did. It's going to out for a corner. Nice run from Chris Martin. Well blocked by Ashley Williams at Hull City. That's not... Oh, what a block, by the way. That's not where I expected to find Ashley Williams in her first season of career mode, but he's moved from Swansea to Hull City and getting himself involved defensively here in the north of England rather than in the south of Wales. But again, trying to get ourselves through to a goal-scoring opportunity, but not seeming to want to happen right now. And it's going to be a free kick to Hull as well. Drills it to me, but we'll lay it back to Bufferini, who's giving it immediately back to me. Poke it down the line again for our new Argentine teammate. Will Hughes picks up possession. That's going to drop free, though. We'll get it under control. Try and squeeze it through that gap, which we have done to Chris Martin. Helps it to Andy Weimann, and after getting a goal in the first game, can't quite find his range here in the second. Again, another opportunity for us that goes past the post, this time the bar, and out for a goal kick. 0-0 still. Big switch from Bufferini, but I tell you what, it's a great ball to Andy Weimann. Marcus Olsen brings it down. We're trying to build something here that might give us a first half lead. George Thorne on the ball, taking his time, but at least retaining possession. Will Hughes will get that round the corner there to Butterfield, who'll find me. Oh, it's a great turn. Can we give us a 1-0 lead? We have done. Lovely finish. Great move from the team. And it's going to be a 1-0 lead here for Derby County after 26 minutes. That turn on the defender was absolutely perfect. Lovely little spin. Completely sent Ashley Williams and buried the ball into the bottom corner. Great strike. 1-0 Derby. Comes Bufferini. Oh, hell of a run from the right back, who just doesn't want to stop running. He's still going here. Defender trying to close him down. He gets a turn in and a cross. Can he pick out Weimann? I don't know who won that header. I don't know whether it was Andy Weimann or the defender, but it was close to going into the back of the net. Klukas works it back to his keeper. Taking his time. Oh, what are you doing, Keeps? That was close. And he's giving it away straight to Andy Weimann, who finds Chris Martin. I'll call for it. Again, can we get the turn on Ashley Williams? We have done. And can we bury it in the bottom corner? No, I've hit it wide. Oh, the keeper almost completely screwed up. And then when we do get the opportunity, I missed the target. Robertson to Klukas. To Robertson again. Try and close him down, but he's got it into the box. Buxton will find me, but Livermore steals it off me before I can do anything with it. Diamande gets it back to Klukas, to Livermore, to Ashley Williams, who's had a terrible game so far, but gets it to Aluko, whose shot is blocked and out for a corner. A last-minute corner for Hull City. Could this be the moment where they get their equaliser? The keeper is up as well, you can see on the penalty spot. Might be flicked on here, it's flicked away, but it won't reach me. Livermore to Robertson, who's left-footed, could have given that a whack, decides to go for it on his right, and it goes over the bar, and the final whistle goes. A 1-0, slim 1-0 win away from home against Hull at the KC. Enough to hopefully give us a 75-80% chance of winning the championship. It all depends on what teams did on this match day. Cardiff won, QPR won, so we will still be 4 points clear at the top of the table with 3 games to go, I think. Let's have a quick train. We might be able to get a little bit closer to 77 rated here if we have a good training session, which we haven't. 2 Fs and an A. Ball control goes up 1 though, and that did actually help us get a little bit closer to 77 rated. I was kind of hoping for free kick accuracy there to go up 1, but never mind. We've got Middlesbrough next, as you can see there, the side that we actually started the first My Player series of the FIFA 16 year at. But we are 4 points clear of Cardiff, 6 points clear of QPR, so 6 points inside the automatic promotion spots with 3 games and 9 points available. We are almost nailed on for the title. I'd say we're 95% sure of getting automatic promotion here with Derby County and reaching the Premier League with this side. We will have a vote at the end of the year, depending on how the season finishes, as to what we do in the transfer window for the next season. But for now, that is going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, of course, and subscribe to the channel too to ensure you don't miss out on any further content. Like I said at the beginning, I hope to have my normal upload schedule back in progress for tomorrow. If not, I will be letting you know on Twitter. So follow the link in the description and follow me over there. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate all the support on the channel whilst I was away over the past week. Thank you again for 155,000 subscribers, and I'll see you next time.